whilst the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Swiss 98, contact Zurich radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225, Swiss 98. Zurich radar, Swiss 98. Climbing flight level 086 for flight level 110.
Swiss 98, Zurich radar, radar contact. Climb to flight level 220.
Climb to flight level 220, Swiss 98.
Zurich radar, Dolomiti 3 Papa Juliet. Good morning. Descending via Everett 4 X-ray, flight level 251.
Dolomiti 3 Papa Juliet, Zurich radar, radar contact. Air Baltic 5 Bravo November, contact Milan radar 124.9025. Center 124.9025, Air Baltic 5 Bravo November. Have a good morning. Zurich radar, Helvetic 98 Charlie, good morning. Crossing flight level 142 for flight level 170 direct RTAC. Helvetic 98 Charlie, Zurich radar, radar contact. Climb to flight level 350. Climb to flight level 350, Helvetic 98 Charlie. Helvetic 730 Quebec, contact Vienna Center 124.4, bye-bye. Center 124.4, Helvetic 730 Quebec. Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot, Zurich radar. Expect Spacer 5 Bravo from Kisek, runway 25 left.
Expect Spacer 5 Bravo from Kisek, runway 25 left, Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
Air France 33 X-ray Yankee. Contact Reims Control 128.3. Have a good morning. Center 128.3, Air France 33 X-ray Yankee. Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, Zurich radar. Expect Spacer 5 Bravo with the Kisek transition, runway 25 left. Expect Spacer 5 Bravo with the Kisek transition, runway 25 left, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango. Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, Spacer 5 Bravo with the Kisek transition, runway 25 left. Report ready for descent. Spezza 5 Bravo with the Kisek transition, runway 25 left, ready for descent, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango. Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango. Descend to flight level 210. Descend to flight level 210, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango. Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot. Spacer 5 Bravo with the Keysec transition, runway 25 left. Report ready for descent.
Spacer 5 Bravo with the Keysec transition, runway 25 left, ready for descent. Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot. Descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
Zurich radar, Swiss 3 Mike Delta, passing flight level 126 for flight level 150.
Jet time 793. Zurich radar. Expect Virgo 8 Romeo with the Nice Côte d'Azur transition, runway 04 left.
Expect Virgo 8 Romeo with the Nice Côte d'Azur transition, runway 0 for left, jet time 793.
Swiss 3 Mike Delta. Zurich radar. Good morning. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 310.
Climb to flight level 310, Swiss 3 Mike Delta.
Zurich radar. Lufthansa 279. Good morning. Flight level 221. Lufthansa 279. Zurich radar. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 340. Climb to flight level 340. Lufthansa 279. Dolomiti 3 Papa Juliet. Contact Milan radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925, Dolomiti 3 Papa Juliet.
Zurich radar. Eurowings 1 Alpha Papa. Good morning. Flight level 361. Eurowings 1 Alpha Papa. Zurich radar. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 370. Continue climb to flight level 370. Eurowings 1 Alpha Papa. Wizz Air 9 Alpha Romeo. Contact Geneva radar 125.55.
Center on 125.55, Wizz Air 9 Alpha Romeo.
Zurich radar. Air Baltic 90. Good morning. Through flight level 146 for flight level 170 direct Vebit. Air Baltic 90. Zurich radar. Good morning. Identified. Climb to flight level 339er. Climb to flight level 339er. Air Baltic 90. Swiss 98. Contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65. Swiss 98. Have a good morning. Munich radar. Swiss 98. Flight level 220.
Swiss 98. Munich radar. Radar contact. Munich radar, City Air Golf Hotel, descending via Rokier 1 Bravo, flight level 219er. City Air Golf Hotel, Munich radar, identified. Swiss 98. Contact Lorman radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Swiss 98. Norman radar, Swiss 98, flight level 220.
Swiss 98, Longman radar, radar contact. Eurowings 5 Lima November, contact Munich radar 120.65, have a good morning.
Center on 120.65, Eurowings 5 Lima November.
Top Swiss 27 Kilo Echo, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Top Swiss 27 Kilo Echo.
Dolomiti 7 Kilo Alpha, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100. Dolomiti 7 Kilo Alpha.
Norman radar, with their 2 Kilo Charlie, flight level 360.
With Air 2 Kilo Charlie, Longman radar, radar contact.
Longman radar, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, descending via specified Bravo, flight level 251.
Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, Longman radar, identified.
Longman radar, Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima, flight level 339er.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima, Longman radar, identified. Dolomiti 7 Kilo Alpha, cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Cross Agnes at flight level 100. Then descend to 4,000 feet. QNH 1000. Dolomiti 7 Kilo Alpha.
Eurowings 1 Romeo Lima, contact Zurich arrival 130.56.
Contact Zurich arrival 130.56, Eurowings 1 Romeo Lima.
Wizz Air 2 Kilo Charlie, Romeg 2 Echo, runway 21. Report ready for descent.
Rumeg 2 Echo, runway 21, ready for descent, Wizz Air 2 Kilo Charlie.
Wizz Air 2 Kilo Charlie, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH 0997.
Descend to 7,000 feet, Wizz Air 2 Kilo Charlie.
Lorman radar, Ryanair 1733. Good morning. Flight level 359er.
Ryanair 1733, Longman radar, radar contact.
Long and radar, Lufthansa 2 Papa Papa, flight level 326.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Papa, long and radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Lufthansa 2 Papa Papa.
Dolomiti 7 Kilo Alpha, contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact long and radar approach 136.13. Dolomiti 7 Kilo Alpha. Long and radar, Lufthansa 6 Tango Papa, descending via Spezza 5 Bravo, flight level 313.
Lufthansa 7 Echo Echo, contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact long and radar approach 136.13, Lufthansa 7 Echo Echo.
Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango.
Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 6 Tango Papa, long and radar, identified. KLM 80 Juliet, contact Brussels Control 125.0, have a good morning.
Center on 125.0, KLM 80 Juliet. Good day.
With Malta 53 Zulu, contact Brussels Control 125.0, have a good morning.
Center on 125.0, with Malta 53 Zulu. Good day.
Good morning, Norman Radar, Lufthansa 279, descending via Spezza 5 Bravo, flight level 331.
Lufthansa 279, long and radar, identified. Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango.
Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
KLM 34 Echo, contact long and radar 118.75, bye-bye.
Center on 118.75, KLM 3 for Echo, bye-bye. Launen radar, Swiss 433 Yankee, flight level 340.
Swiss 433 Yankee, Launen radar, radar contact. Transavia 6041, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Transavia 6041. Have a good morning.
Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango.
Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
Red Nose 3640, contact Zurich radar 126.225, bye-bye.
Contact Zurich radar 126.225, Red Nose 3640.
Lufthansa 5 Juliet Foxtrot, Longen radar, expect Nalgo Tree Papa, runway 23.
Expect Norgo Tree Papa, runway 23, Lufthansa 5 Juliet Foxtrot.
Norman radar, Helvetic 37 Papa, descending via Speta 5 Bravo, flight level 290.
Helvetic 37 Papa, Longen radar, identified. Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango.
Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot, cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000, Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima, Longen radar, expect Alno 6 Alpha, runway 25 left.
Expect Alno 6 Alpha, runway 25 left, Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima.
Wizz Air 2 Kilo Charlie, contact Eindhoven approach 132.53.
Contact Eindhoven approach 132.53, Wizz Air 2 Kilo Charlie.
Lufthansa 6 Tango Papa, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000. Lufthansa 6 Tango Papa.
Transavia 22 Bravo, contact Munich radar 120.65, good day.
Center on 120.65, Transavia 22 Bravo, good day.
Lufthansa 5 Juliet Foxtrot, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1, Lufthansa 5 Juliet Foxtrot.
Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango, contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact long and radar approach 136.13, Dolomiti 9 Tango Tango.
Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot, contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact long and radar approach 136.13, Alpine 13 Tango Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 279, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Lufthansa 279.
Swiss 433 Yankee, long and radar, expect Nalgo Tree Papa, runway 23.
Expect Nalgo Tree Papa, runway 23, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Transavia 4 Lima, long and radar, expect Loomis 4 Lima, runway 30.
Expect Loomis 4 Lima, runway 30, Transavia 4 Lima.
Helvetic 37 Papa, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Helvetic 37 Papa.
Transavia 4 Lima, contact Munich radar 120.65, bye-bye.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Transavia 4 Lima.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima, Alno 6 Alpha, runway 25 left. Report ready for descent.
Alno 6 Alpha, runway 25 left, ready for descent, Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 0998.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima.
Transavia 1 Romeo, contact Munich radar 120.65, good day.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Transavia 1 Romeo.
Lufthansa 279, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Lufthansa 279.
Swiss 433 Yankee, Nalgo Tree Papa, runway 23. Report ready for descent.
Nalgo Tree Papa, runway 23, ready for descent, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Swiss 433 Yankee, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Helvetic 37 Papa, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Helvetic 37 Papa.
Lufthansa 94, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Lufthansa 94.
Nordic 58 Romeo, just got some nasty bumps at flight level 370.
Copy, Nordic 58 Romeo. Are you in need of assistance?
Negative, just wanted to let you know.
Roger, Nordic 58 Romeo. Thanks for the PIREP.
Norman radar, Air Baltic 90, flight level 340.
Air Baltic 90, long and radar, identified. Air Baltic 90, contact Brussels Control 125.0, good day.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Air Baltic 90.
Lufthansa 279, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Lufthansa 279.
Helvetic 37 Papa, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Helvetic 37 Papa.
Wizz Air 46, long and radar, expect room egg 2 Echo, runway 21.
Expect room egg 2 Echo, runway 21, Wizz Air for 6.
Wizz Air 46, room egg 2 Echo, runway 21. Report ready for descent.
Room egg 2 Echo, runway 21, ready for descent, Wizz Air for 6.
Wizz Air 46, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH0997.
Descend to 7,000 feet, Wizz Air for 6.
Austrian 1 Kilo Romeo, long and radar, expect HAM 1 Alpha with the HAL 2 free transition, runway 23 left.
Expect HAM 1 Alpha with the HAL 2 tree transition, runway 23 left, Austrian 1 Kilo Romeo.
Lufthansa 6 Tango Papa, contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact long and radar approach 136.13. Lufthansa 6 Tango Papa.
Austrian 1 Kilo Romeo, contact Düsseldorf approach 128.655.
Contact Düsseldorf approach 128.655, Austrian 1 Kilo Romeo.
Lufthansa 279, cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1000.
Cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1000, Lufthansa 279.
Helvetic 37 Papa, cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1000.
Cross Agnes at flight level 100, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH1000, Helvetic 37 Papa.
Air France 1247, long and radar, expect a Nori 9er Echo with the L'Oreal Baihao 1 Whiskey transition, runway 26 left.
Expect a Nori 9er Echo with the L'Oreal Baihao 1 Whiskey transition, runway 26 left, Air France 1247.
Lufthansa 7 Juliet Whiskey, contact long and radar approach 136.13.
Contact long and radar approach 136.13, Lufthansa 7 Juliet Whiskey.
Ryanair 1733, contact Bremen radar 125.8, bye-bye.
Contact Bremen radar 125.8, Ryanair 1733, good day.
Eurowing 70 X-ray, contact Munich radar 120.65. Contact Munich radar 120.65, Eurowing 70 X-ray. Lufthansa 279, contact Longen radar approach 136.13.
Contact Lorman radar, approach 136.13, Lufthansa 279.
Helvetic 37 Papa, contact Longen radar approach 136.13.
Contact Lorman radar approach 136.13, Helvetic 37 Papa.
Transavia 5045, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Transavia 5045.
Air France 1247, Anori 9er Echo with the L'Oreal Baihao 1 Whiskey transition, runway 26 left. Report ready for descent.
Enori 9 Echo with the L'Oreal Baihao 1 Whiskey transition, runway 26 left, ready for descent, Air France 1247.
Air France 1247, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1002.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Air France 1247.
Lufthansa 2 Papa Papa, contact Brussels Control 125.0, bye-bye.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Lufthansa 2 Papa Papa.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Center on 125.0, Lufthansa 5 Mike Lima.
Swiss 433 Yankee, contact Bremen radar 125.1, good day.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Lufthansa 9 Foxtrot Foxtrot, contact Longen radar approach 136.13.
Contact Longen radar approach 136.13, Lufthansa 9 Foxtrot Foxtrot.
Norman radar, Air Baltic 883 Papa, through flight level 226 for flight level 300 direct Oborn.
Air Baltic 883 Papa, Longen radar, identified. Lot 334, contact Bremen radar 125.8.
Center on 125.8, Lot 334.
Air Baltic 883 Papa. Contact Reams Control 128.3.
Contact Reams Control 128.3. Air Baltic 883 Papa.
Nordic 58 Romeo. Contact Munich radar 120.65. Bye-bye.
Contact Munich radar 120.65. Nordic 58 Romeo. Bye-bye.
Ocean 7 Victor. Contact Munich radar 120.65. Have a good morning.
Contact Munich radar 120.65. Ocean 7 Victor.
Longen radar, Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo, flight level 350.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo. Longen radar. Radar contact.
Longen radar, Lufthansa 2 Hotel Papa. Good morning. Descending via Spesa 5 Bravo. Flight level 214.
Lufthansa 2 Hotel Papa. Longen radar. Identified. Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo. Nalgo Tree Papa. Runway 23. Report ready for descent.
Nalgo Tree Papa, runway 23, ready for descent, Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo.
Swiss 98, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1, Swiss 98, bye-bye. Bremen radar, Swiss 98, flight level 220.
Swiss 98, Bremen radar identified. EDDH, Bremen radar, expect KTAP 1 Lima, runway 24 left.
Expect KTAP 1 Lima, runway 24 left, easy 8629.
Easy 8629, KTAP 1 Lima, runway 24 left. Report ready for descent.
KTAP 1 Lima, runway 24 left, ready for descent, easy 8629.
Easy 8629, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 0996.
Descend to 10,000 feet, easy 8629.
Easy 8629, contact Berlin, approach 136.105.
Contact Berlin approach 136.105, easy 8629.
Lufthansa 5 Juliet Foxtrot. Contact Hamburg approach 118.205.
Contact Hamburg approach 118.205, Lufthansa 5 Juliet Foxtrot.
Bremen radar, Ryanair for 3 Kilo Juliet. Good morning, flight level 359er.
Ryanair 43 Kilo Juliet, Bremen radar, radar contact. Swiss 98, Bremen radar, expect an Algo Tree Papa, runway 23. Swiss 98, Bremen radar, expect an Algo Tree Papa, runway 23. Swiss 98, Bremen radar. Air France 1750, Bremen radar. Expect Tudlow 4 Charlie, runway 22 left.
Expect Tudlow for Charlie, runway 22 left, Air France 1750. Swiss 98, an Algo Tree Papa, runway 23. Report ready for descent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign has now been turned on. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Nolgo Tree Papa, runway 23, call when ready, Swiss 98. Swiss 98, approaching our top of descent, ready for descent.
Swiss 98, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Swiss 98.
Air France 1750, Tudlow 4 Charlie, runway 22 left. Report ready for descent.
Tudlow 4 Charlie, runway 22 left, ready for descent, Air France 1750.
Air France 1750, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Air France 1750.
Swiss 98, contact Bremen radar 119.825.
Center on 119.825. Swiss 98. Bye-bye.
Eurowings 3 Kilo Bravo, Bremen radar identified. Climb to flight level 339er.
Climb to flight level 339er, Eurowings 3 Kilo Bravo.
Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Charlie. Contact long and radar 127.6. Center on 127.6. Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Charlie.
Bremen radar, Swiss 98 descending via Noggle Trooper Power, flight level 212.
Swiss 98, Bremen radar, radar contact.
Good morning, Bremen radar, Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo, descending via Noggle Tree Papa, flight level 149er.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo, Bremen radar, radar contact. Corendon 7 Romeo, contact Hamburg, approach 118.205.
Contact Hamburg, approach 118.205, Corendon 7 Romeo.
Ryanair 7 Sierra Whiskey, contact Bremen radar 125.8, good day.
Contact Bremen radar 125.8, Ryanair 7 Sierra Whiskey, bye-bye.
Eurowings 3 Kilo Bravo, contact Bremen radar 125.1, bye-bye.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Eurowings 3 Kilo Bravo, good day.
Swiss 98, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 09905.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 09905, Swiss 98.
Spinnaker 605, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Spinnaker 605.
Swiss 98, contact Hamburg approach 118.205.
Contact Hamburg approach 118.205 Swiss 98. Hamburg approach, Swiss 98, flight level 0999, we have Mike on board.
Swiss 98 Hamburg approach QNH 0995, expect the ILS runway 23 with a Delhi 657 transition.
QNH 0995, expect the ILS runway 23 with a Delhi 657 transition, Swiss 98.
Corendon 7 Romeo, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855.
Over to Tower 126.855, Corendon 7 Romeo.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
All aircraft be advised, information November, now current QNH 0995. Swiss 433 Yankee, cleared direct DH657, cross DH657 at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23.
Cleared direct DH657, cross DH657 at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Hamburg approach, coordinate 3545, flight level 109, we have November on board.
Coordinate 3545 Hamburg approach, QNH 0995, expect the ILS runway 23 with the Delhi 657 transition.
QNH 0995, expect the ILS runway 23 with the Delhi 657 transition, coordinate 3545.
Swiss 98, clear direct DH657, cross DH657 at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23.
Clear direct DH657, cross DH657 at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23, Swiss 98.
Swiss 433 Yankee, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855.
Contact Tower 126.855, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Hamburg approach, Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo, good morning, flight level 120 with the numbers.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo Hamburg approach, QNH 0995, expect the ILS runway 23 with the Delhi 657 transition.
QNH QNH0995, expect the ILS runway 23 with the Delhi 657 transition, Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo.
Swiss 98 minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Swiss 98.
Swiss 98, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, have a good morning.
Over to Tower 126.855, Swiss 98. Hamburg Tower, Swiss 98, ILS runway 23.
Swiss 98, Hamburg Tower, continue.
Roger, Swiss 98.
Swiss 433 Yankee, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Swiss 98, wind 250 degrees, 2 knots, runway 23 cleared to land.
Runway 23 cleared to land, Swiss 98.
100. 100 above. Minimum. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard. Retard.
Swiss 98, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway, Swiss 98.
Swiss 98, contact ground 121.805, bye-bye.
Ground
Ladies and
121.805,
the
Swiss
cabin crew will
98,
shortly
bye-bye.
be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated.
Swiss 433 Yankee via Alpha 1 cross runway 33, taxi to stand 3 Alpha via Delta 1 Bravo 6 Zulu 3. Via Alpha 1 cross runway 33, taxi to stand 3 Alpha via Delta 1 Bravo 6 Zulu 3, Swiss 433 Yankee.
Underneath the seat and in the overhead lockers. Do
Swiss
take
98,
care.
request taxi to assigned gate.
Swiss 98, taxi via Delta 7 Foxtrot Golf, hold short of runway 33.
Taxi via Delta 7 Foxtrot Golf, holding short of runway 33, Swiss 98.
Swiss 98 via Golf cross runway 33, taxi to stand 5 Alpha via Golf, Bravo 3 Zulu 1.
Via Golf cross runway 33, taxi to stand 5 Alpha via Golf, Bravo 3 Zulu 1, Swiss 98.
Coordinate 3545, taxi via Delta, Golf, hold short of runway 33.
Taxi via Delta Golf, hold short of runway 33, coordinate 3545.
Cabin crew disarm door.
The boarding requested.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
Coordinate 3545, via Golf cross runway 33, taxi to stand 4 Bravo via Golf Bravo 3 Zulu 1.
Via Golf cross runway 33, taxi to stand 4 Bravo via Golf Bravo 3 Zulu 1, coordinate 3545.
Passengers, the boarding started. to deboard probe.
Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo, taxi via Delta, hold short of runway 33.
Taxi via Delta, hold short of runway 33, Lufthansa 4 Tango Romeo.